truly groundbreaking announcement that will change the TV world as we know it.
Things don't leave you fully.